Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for 22nd of December. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First we are discussing about national affairs, and in that too Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh on 17th and 18th of December. Right? So remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he visited Surat in Gujarat and Varanasi in UP on 17th and 18th of December. During his 2-day visit, he inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for various development projects both in state of Surat and both in Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh. If we look at these, first of all, remember some projects such as your inauguration of Surat Diamond Boss and new terminal building at Surat Airport in Surat, Gujarat. Remember, this is the world's largest office building in the world. Right? It is in Surat, Gujarat. Next thing, remember, before this, it was Pentagon in USA. That was the biggest office building. But now this is your Surat Diamond Boss. That is the largest office building in the world. Next thing, he laid the foundation stone and dedicated projects worth 19,150 crore rupees in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. He participated in Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra and inaugurated Kashi Tamil Sangam 2023 in Varanasi, UP. He also flagged off the second Vande Bharat Express train connecting Varanasi to New Delhi. Right? Moving on. Ministry of Defense, they have signed a deal to buy how many offshore patrol vessels for Indian Coast Guard. Right? So remember, how many next generation offshore patrol vessels will be procured by Ministry of Defense, right, for Indian Coast Guard. So a total of how many? Tell me. So 6 next generation offshore patrol vessels will be procured by Ministry of Defense, right? And for this they have signed a contract with Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. The contract's worth is 1614.89 crore rupees. Correct? And they will be delivered to Indian Coast Guard. The contract was signed under by India, or that is your Indian indigenously developed technology, right? That these will be developed in India only. Correct? So here you can see Ministry of Defense, they signed a contract worth 1614.89 crore rupees with Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited for the procurement of these 6 next generation offshore patrol vessels, and they will be delivered to Indian Coast Guard. Next thing, remember, CSL, that is your Cochin Shipyards Limited, they and Ministry of Defense, they have entered into an agreement worth 488.25 crore rupees for repair and maintenance of equipment and systems on board these naval vessels, right? This is also important. Take a note. Question can be asked that for repair and maintenance of the equipments on the naval ships, which organization signed a deal with, or where Ministry of Defense has signed a deal with which organization? It is CSL, that is your Cochin Shipyards Limited. If we talk about Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, who is the chairman and managing director? Sanjeev Singhal. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It was established in 1934. For Cochin Shipyards Limited, chairman and managing director is Madhu S. Nair. Headquarters is in Kochi, Kerala, and it was established in 1972. Next, who launched NGDR portal and roadshow on critical minerals? What is this NGDR portal? NGDR stands for National Geoscience Data Repository. I repeat, National Geoscience Data Repository. So, who have launched this NGDR portal and a roadshow on critical minerals? It was launched by Prahlad Joshi. Right? It was launched by whom? It was launched by not Badla, Prahlad. It was launched by Prahlad Joshi. Correct? He's our Union Minister of Ministry of Mines, and he have launched this NGDR portal and a roadshow on critical mines in New Delhi. Next thing, remember this NGDR portal. This is a flagship initiative of Ministry of Mines that was created as a part of National Mineral Exploration Policy of 2016. The aim here is to increase the investment of the mining sector or in the mining sector of India, and it is spearheaded by Geographical Survey of India as well as Bhaskaracharya Institute of Space Application and Geoinformatics. If we talk about this NGDR is a flagship initiative of Ministry of Mines, as we just saw, and it is a part of National Mineral Exploration Policy. This will enable everyone to access critical geoscience data and empower the stakeholders in various industries and academia and access to invaluable resources. Right? So mark this. Then NGDR portal, remember, this is a state-of-the-art user-friendly platform that will enable users to access and download the geoscience data. At present, there are 35 map services like geological, geochemical, geophysical data layers that are in the NGDR portal. Right? Next is which foundation day of All India Institute of Ayurveda was observed recently? So this was the first foundation day, right, that was observed for All India Institute of Ayurveda. Correct? And where is this observed? It was in Goa. Or question can be asked that where is this All India Institute of Ayurveda located? It is located in the state of Goa. Right? So Sarbandana Sonowal ji, who is our Union Minister of Ayush, that is Ayurveda, Yoga, Neuropathy, Unani, Siddhi and Homeopathy. So this Ministry of Ayush has released a commemorative stamp also to mark the first foundation day of All India Institute of Ayurveda. And when was this observed? This was inaugurated on 11th of December 2022. So on 11th of December only 2023, we observed the first foundation day or the first anniversary of All India Institute of Ayurveda that is located in Goa. Right? Next is Red List. Red List of Threatened Species is released by which organization recently? It was released during COP28 that was held in Dubai, UAE. So remember this Red List. This is a list of a threatened species that is released by IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature. Correct? And it was released during COP28. This updated IUCN list includes 1,57,190 species, of which 44,016 are threatened with extinction. Right? So moving on. Remember, if we talk about IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature, Director General here is Dr. Gretel Aguliar, and headquarters of IUCN is in Gland, Switzerland. It was established in 1948. Correct? So this red list is released by IUCN. Next we are talking about banking and finance. So recently Razorpay, Cashfree along 4 other firms got the RBI nod to operate as payment aggregator, right? And they have given the final authorization to them along with 4 other firms on board to onboard new merchants onto their platform for processing online payments, right? I repeat, RBI has lifted the ban. That means they have given the nod they have given their approval on Razorpay Software Private Limited and Cash Free Payment India Private Limited to act as payment aggregators and gave final authorization to them along with 4 other firms on board. So they can now onboard their new merchants onto their platform. That means now they can allow new customers on their platform. If we look at these, Neobank, this is an open financial technological private limited that was also granted final approval to function as a payment aggregator, right? And Neha Tech Solutions Private Limited, they have also got the secured the regulatory approval from RBI to operate as payment aggregator. Then few other firms like Google India Digital Service Private Limited, that is your Google Pay, and Paymate India Private Limited. So who all got the RBI's approval to act as payment aggregator? Razorpay, Cash Free Payments, Neobank, that is Neobank Open Financial Technologies Private Limited. Fourth, your Encash, and fifth is your Google Pay. Right? Moving on. Next is what organization or which organization sets up a task to study the recommendations of IEG on MDB reforms. What is this IEG and MDB? MDB is your multilateral development banks. And what is IEG? Independent expert groups. Right? So recently, remember, it is World Bank. They have set up a task force to study the recommendations to strengthen multilateral development banks made by an independent expert group constituted during the G20 Indian G20 chairmanship. This was revealed by World Bank President Ajay Banga during a meeting with the Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on 20th of December. Right? Then the decision to set up a task force comes against the background of the World Bank signing an agreement with 9 multilateral development banks to strengthen their collaboration with them in October 2023. Now, what are these independent expert groups? Right, this was appointed under the India's G20 presidency to provide recommendations for strengthening of these multilateral development banks and has two governors, right? Professor of Harvard University Lawrence Summers and former chairperson of the 15th Finance Commission N.K. Singh. Right? Mark this. Apart from this, friends, remember this IEG, that is your independent expert group, they have recently recommended a triple agenda. Now, what is this triple agenda? First is sustainable lending levels to $390 billion. $390 billion by 2030. Second, adopt a triple mandate of eliminating extreme poverty, boosting shared prosperity, and contributing to global public goods. And third, creating a third funding mechanism that would permit flexible and innovative arrangements for engaging the investors to support the elements of the multilateral development bank agenda. Correct? So basically, these three agendas were recommended by IEG, that is your independent expert group, and this group was constituted when? During the India's G20 presidency. Now we talk about the World Bank agreement with these 9 multilateral development bank. As per the agreement, World Bank will work with these multilateral development bank to fast track the solutions that can change the lives of people living in poverty in developing countries. And this agreement is focused on the following 5 key areas, that is scaling up finance capacity, boosting collective efforts on climate, enhancing country level collaboration, strengthening co-financing, catalyzing private sector engagement. Right? Next. Which bank secured a mandate to collect revenue on e-Grass portal from Assam? First of all, tell me, what is this e-Grass portal? This e-Grass portal will enable the citizens of Assam to make tax and non-tax payment through this GRAS. Right? And what is GRAS stands for? Government Receipt Accounting System. So remember, recently it was Bandhan Bank. They have secured a mandate to collect revenue on e-Grass portal from Assam state. Right? And I just mentioned, this portal will enable Assam to make tax and non-tax payments through this GRAS portal, that is Government Receipt Accounting System. Through this Assam EGRS portal, people can pay to 70 departments for their services such as your house tax, vehicle registration tax, water bill, examination fees, etc. Right? Next, if we talk about Bandhan Bank, who is the Chief Executive Officer? Chandrasekhar Ghosh. Where is the headquarter? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. And in 2001, it was established. Right? Here you can see Assam EGRS. This is the portal's website. This is an online system that will facilitate creation of e-challan and online payment by the citizens from anywhere, anytime. Next, who won the, and this is important, take a note of it. Who won 6th Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize for her book Salt and Pepper? Right? So, who is she? She is Sukrita Paul Kumar. As you can see her here in the picture, she has recently won the 6th Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize for her book Salt and Pepper. Right? This book was published by Paperwall Publishing. And Indian American economist Abhijit Banerjee, the 2018 Nobel Prize laureate for economics, received the Tagore Prize for Social Achievements 2023. This is also important. Who received the Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize? It was received by Sukrita Paul Kumar. Who received Rabindranath Tagore Prize for Social Achievements 2023? It was received by Abhijit Banerjee. Right? And the award ceremony was held at India International Center in New Delhi. If we talk about Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize, that was awarded to Sukrita Paul Kumar for her book Salt and Pepper. This award was founded in 2018 by Copenhagen, Denmark-based publisher Peter Bundlo, who is also the chair of the awarding committee. Right? And the award is presented to works of Indian authors in novels, short stories, poems, drama, etc. The award carries a cash prize of $10,000 and a handmade brass statue of Tagore, that is Rabindranath Tagore ji. Right? Then if we talk about Sukrita Paul Kumar, she received grant from Sahitya Academy in 2010. She received the Tagore Fellowship by the Ministry of Culture for a book project on cultural diversity in India in 2012 also. Right? She was born and raised in Kenya. Right? Next is, which space institution or which space organization received 2023 LEIF Ericsson Lunar Prize for Chandrayaan 3? Right? Prize, not prize. That is your award. So, which space institution? It is our ISRO. Right? They have received 2023 LEIF Ericsson Lunar Prize for Chandrayaan 3. Right? And this was the 9th edition of LEIF Ericsson Award. Correct? So, ISRO, they have won this award, and this was for Chandrayaan 3 because Chandrayaan 3 became the first spacecraft to soft land near the moon's south pole. Correct? So, right option becomes option 3, ISRO. Moving on. One more thing, remember, this Chandrayaan 3, it consisted of a lunar lander. What is the name of that lander and what is the name of the lunar rover? So, lander name is Vikram and rover's name is Pragyan. Right? Next, remember one more thing. If we are talking about this Leif Erikson Award under the Lifetime Achievement category, it was awarded to Bill Anders. Right? Bill Anders. If we talk about Leif Erikson Young Explorer Award, it was awarded to Kelly Gerardi. Right? So these two are other awards that you need to remember. Correct? And this Leif Erikson Award, basically this is award known as Exploration Award, and it was annually presented by Exploration Museum since 2015. Right? So this Leif Erikson Award is given basically for exploration. Right? It is also known as Exploration Award, and ISRO received this Leif Erikson's Lunar Prize. This is the 9th edition of it for the Chandrayaan 3 because it became the first spacecraft or first satellite to launch near the south pole of the moon. Right? And it is of India. Next is your lifetime achievement Leif Erikson award for lifetime achievement, it was awarded to Bill Anders. And Leif Erikson Young Exploration Award, it was to, or Young Explorer Award, it was awarded to Kelly Gerardi. Moving on. Next is actress Astha Rawal crowned with Miss Continental International 2023. I repeat, Indian actress Astha Rawal has won the 5th edition of the Miss Continental International Award pageant held in India for the very first time. Astha Rawal was honored with the title of the Best in Interview and Best in Swimwear. The selection process include online submission of interviews, photographs and personal snippets. Next. Next is appointment and resignation. Crown Prince Sheikh Meshal Al Ahmad Al Zubair Al Shaba sworn in as the 17th Emir of Kuwait. As you can see him in the picture, he has been appointed as the 17th Emir of Kuwait. Next is Veeta Dani became the first Indian to be inducted as ITTF governing board member. I repeat, sport philanthropist and entrepreneur Veeta Dani has become the first Indian to be inducted as a governing board member to the ITTF Foundation, that is International Table Tennis Foundation. Veeta Dani along with Jalaj Jani co-founded Dani Foundation, and she is also the co-owner of the Chennaiyin Football Club along with Abhishek Bachchan and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. As the chairperson of Ultimate Table Tennis, she has been reshaping the landscape of table tennis, ensuring accessibility across all the segments of society. Correct? So coming back, Vinata Dani, she became the first Indian to be inducted as the ITTF governing board member. Next, acquisition and mergers. IndusInd Bank has exited Nippon Life India assets and has sold their shares worth 795.27 crore rupees. I repeat, IndusInd Bank, they have sold their entire 2.86 paid up share capital in Nippon Life India Asset Management. Correct, and they have sold this for 795.27 crore rupees through open market transaction. Right, mark this. Moving on. Next is your Tata Boeing Aerospace Limited, that is TBAL. They have delivered the 250th fuselage for the AH-64E Apache combat helicopter, which was manufactured by Tata Boeing Aerospace Limited state-of-the-art facility, that is in Hyderabad, Telangana. So coming back, remember, it is Tata Boeing Aerospace Limited. They delivered 250th fuselage for the AH-64E Apache combat helicopter. The fuselage are the primary body of an aircraft for helicopter, right? As you can see, this is the fuselage, right? Just the body part. Then the manufactured fuselages are dispatched to Arizona in the USA for the final assembly. And after the final assembly, the Apaches are supplied to the customers around the world, including the USA Army and the Indian Army. And remember, this AH-64E Apache helicopter, this is an attack helicopter and it is regarded as the world's most advanced and the deadliest attack helicopter. Next, remember, Government of India and TBAL, that is Tata Boeing Aerospace Limited, they recently in 2020 they signed the contract for the procurement of 6 new Apache helicopters for the Indian Army, and the contract was this for $800 million. Right? Where is the headquarters of this Tata Boeing Aerospace Limited, as it is state-of-the-art facility in Hyderabad, Telangana. Moving on, next is Padma Bhushan awardee and women rights activist Dr. V. Mohini Giri recently passed away. As you can see here in the picture, Padma Bhushan awardee and Dr. V. Mohini Giri, an Indian women's rights activist and former chair of the National Commission for Women, passed away at the age of 86. She was born on 15th of January in 1938 in Lucknow, UP. Correct? Mark this. Important. She received the Rosalie Wolf Memorial Award from the International Network for the Prevention of Elder Abuse in 2014 for a lifetime of demonstrated dedication in the service of elder abuse. She was honored with Padma Bhushan in 2007 for social work. She was also awarded with Lifetime Achievement Award for building a society for all ages by Non-Governmental Organization Committee on Aging, UN, in 2011. Right? So coming back, remember, Padma Bhushan awardee and women rights activist Dr. V. Mohini recently passed away. Next is your important is first ever UN World Basketball Day was observed on 21st of December. Basketball is a sports, right? So first ever UN World Basketball Day was observed across the globe on 21st of December to recognize the pivotal role of sport, especially basketball, in fostering the human right, peace, development, gender equality, and empowerment of women and girls. Basketball has become the first team sport to be honored with an UN recognized international day. Mark this line, right? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision part, one liner revision part. PM Modi visited to Gujarat and UP on 17th and 18th of December and has launched various projects, and the largest office building was launched in Surat or inaugurated in Surat. Before that it was Pentagon of USA, that was the largest office building. Next, Ministry of Defence signed a contract worth 1614 crore with Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited for the procurement of 6 next generation offshore patrol vessels. Then Union Minister Prahlad Joshi launched NGDR portal and a roadshow on critical minerals. Then first foundation day of AIIA was held in Goa, and IUCN they released a updated red list of threatened species during COP28. Then Razorpay and Cashfree along with four other firms got RBI approval to operate as payment aggregators. Then World Bank has set up a task force to study recommendations of IEG on MDB's reform. Bandhan Bank they secured a mandate to collect revenue on eGRAS portal from Assam. Sukrita Paul Kumar has won the 6th Rabindranath Tagore Literacy Prize for her book Salt and Pepper. Next, ISRO they have received 2023 Leif Erikson Lunar Prize for the Chandrayaan 3 mission. Actress Asta Rawal crowned with Miss Continental International title 2023. Crown Prince Sheikh Meshal Al Ahmad Al Zabair Al Sabah has been sworn in as the 17th Emir of Kuwait. Then Veeta Dani became the first Indian to be inducted as ITTF governing board member. IndusInd Bank has exited Nippon Life India Asset and they have sold their shares worth 795.27 crore rupees. Then TBAL has delivered 250th fuselage for the AH-64 Apache helicopter, and it is considered one of the most deadly and most powerful attack helicopter right in the world. Then Padma Bhushan awardee and women's right activist Dr. V. Mohini Giri recently passed away, and the first ever UN World Basketball Day observed on 21st of December. So these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to some revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. First is Nitin Gadkari has launched digital ELV trading platform for ELV certificate of deposit along with automotive circulatory orchestra. I repeat, Nitin Gadkari, who is our Minister of Road Transport and Highways, he have launched Digi ELV. Right, Digi ELV, this is an authorized and of life vehicle certificate. Right, this is for all the vehicles who have completed 15 years. Not just this, remember there was a national scrapping policy also, and under this end of life vehicle certificate was launched, so that all the vehicles that are old, right, they are not working properly, they are causing pollution while running. So in order to scrap those vehicles, this initiative was launched. Right, here you can see Nitin Gadkari ji launched digital ELV, an authorized and of life certificate of deposit trading platform, and automotive circulatory orchestra by Meta Materials Circular Markets in New Delhi. This launch was organized by MMCM in collaboration with Material Cycle Association of India and Policy Times Chambers of Commerce. The launch is in line with the commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, as we see that older vehicles they create a lot of pollution while running. If we talk about this Digi ELV, this is developed by MMCM and authorized by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and this offers a platform for the users to lawfully trade their CDs. Right, that is your certificate of deposit. A certificate of deposit is issued when a user submits a vehicle for scrapping at a registered vehicle scrapping facility. That means your older vehicles can go and get scrapped there, and for which you will be getting a certificate of deposit. Right, it is in beta phase over the last 3 months. That means it is in trial basis, and this DGELV has facilitated the trade of over 800 certificates benefiting ELV vehicle owners. This ensures transparency and reward sustainable efforts by the ELV owners. Right, and there was a Scrapping policy we talked about, national vehicle scrapping policy. It was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in August 2021, and it is to eliminate unfit and polluting vehicles, fostering a circular economy. And the policy came into effect on 1st of April 2022. The implementation of this policy will benefit the economy while and reduce the environmental pollution by 20 to 25%. States and UTs will provide up to 25% tax rebate on road tax for new vehicles after scrapping old ones, and the policy outlined in the Union Budget of 21-22 states that personal vehicles are subjected to fitness tests after 20 years and commercial vehicles need testing after 15 years. Right? Also, states and UTs will provide up to 25% tax rebate on road tax for new vehicles after scrapping the old ones, and the policy outlined in this budget states that the vehicles are subjected to fitness test after 20 years. Correct? So this is important. They will be providing up to 25%. Correct? So coming back, this DGELV, this is a certificate of deposit that was launched by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways on submitting your older vehicles. Next is ACG's Pithampur facility has joined Global Lighthouse Network by WEF. I repeat, ACG Associates Capsules Private Limited. This is a pharmaceutical contract manufacturer in Pithampur, Madhya Pradesh, and they have recently joined World Economic Forum's Global Lighthouse Network as a factory lighthouse. Right? If we talk about this, remember 21 lighthouses, that includes your 16 factories and 5 end-to-end lighthouses and 4 sustainable lighthouses has been recognized in 2023. These lighthouses, they represent 8 countries, and that is your China, Germany, India, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Thailand, Turkey and USA. Correct? Mark this. What is this? A global lighthouse network. This we are talking about that Pithampur, this facility in Pithampur, that is a pharmaceuticals manufacturer company in Pithampur, Madhya Pradesh, has joined this global lighthouse network. This is initiative of World Economic Forum and McKinsey and Company. Correct? And it is a community of manufacturers that showing leadership in applying 4IR technologies. Right? This is a leadership in transforming factories, value chain, business model and operational gains. Correct? So that is your global lighthouse network, and ACG's Pithampur facility that is in Madhya Pradesh has recently joined it. Next is banking and finance. HDFC Life and Karur Vasai Bank have entered into a corporate agency agreement, that is a bancassurance agreement, and we have seen what is a bancassurance agreement. Bancassurance is when a insurance company sells their insurance product to the customers of the bank. It is bancassurance, right? And recently here you can see Karur Vasai Bank signed a corporate agency agreement with HDFC Life Insurance Company to empanel HDFC Life as an additional bancassurance partner of Karur Vasai Bank for the life insurance category. And here remember, insurance for all by 2047. This is the target year that you need to remember, that India is aiming, or IRDAI is aiming, that we should or IRDAI is aiming that everyone should get insured in India by 2047. Correct? Next, if we talk about Karur Vasai Bank, MD and CEO will be B. Ramesh Babu. Headquarter is in Karur, Tamil Nadu. It was established in 1916 and tagline here is Smart Way to Bank. If we talk about HDFC Life Insurance Company, it is a joint venture between HDFC Limited and Standard Life Aberdeen. And here MD and CEO will be Vibha Padalkar. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 2000. Next is our homework section. First, Gelifu Special Administration Region that was in news is located in which country? Second, proposed international north-south transit corridor will not pass through which of the following given countries? Third, the term JN1 and Pirola, they were recently making news, are related to which of the following? Next, recently Cotton Corporation of India were making news for undertaking minimum support price operations for cotton in India. Where is the headquarter of CCI? And fifth and last, Swarved Mahamandir, which is the world's largest meditation center, inaugurated recently in which city? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends, and I want to see maximum to maximum participation from all the students watching this video. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.